Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start chapter 556 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Park Jong-jae sent the edited surveillance video to Lin Shutong. Shona, you see this, right? Chun Yuan's actions, even I, as a man, cannot stand. It's disgusting, it's animalistic. He's just playing with women's feelings. These two women entered his room one after the other, and their relationship, I don't need to elaborate further. What's even worse is, these two women are not even Chun Yuan's red-faced confidants in China. He's kept unclear relationships with at least a dozen women in China. This kind of despicable man, and you still want to like him? Shona, wake up. He doesn't deserve your deep affection. Park Jong-jae spoke sincerely, full of emotion. Earlier, when he called Chun Yuan a scumbag, he had no evidence. But now, with the hard evidence in front of him, he could show how despicable Chun Yuan truly was. Now you should see the reality, right? 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. Lin Shutong remained silent for more than 10 seconds. Park Jong-jae could feel her anger through the phone. It seemed Shona was really angry. Haha. Park Jong-jae, I didn't expect you to be this kind of person. Is it fun talking behind someone's back? A grown man like you just does petty things? What is your true intention in showing me this edited video? I now clearly understand. I love Chun Yuan. I love him. Even if he's with other women in front of me, I will still love him. Don't try to slander him like this, or I will treat you as my enemy. Humph. Lin Shutong coldly snorted and hung up the phone. Park Jong-jae was stunned. He couldn't believe it. He never thought that Shona would say something like that. What kind of poison has Chun Yuan fed her to make her like this? Has she lost all dignity? Why is she so humiliated? I've put you on a pedestal, and you ignore me. Chun Yuan treats you like a dog, and yet you remain faithful to him? What? This isn't fair. Ah, damn it. After hanging up, Lin Shutong looked at the video again. Although she said that, how could she not care at all? She carefully examined the first woman in the video. Wait, this woman. Isn't she the businesswoman, Catherine, who was invited to Korea recently to invest? How is she involved with Chun Yuan? The news just came out about the U.S. billionaire's investment in Korea, where they are going to inject $10 billion to save the economy. Could Catherine be Chun Yuan's person? If Catherine is Chun Yuan's person, then his visit to Korea wasn't just for tourism or flirting with women. He must be planning something huge. This video must not get out. Park Jong-jae didn't attend yesterday's gala, so he doesn't know Catherine, but if he finds out she's associated with Chun Yuan, it could disrupt his plans. Lin Shutong's eyes narrowed. She called Park Jong-jae back. I'm sorry, I was a bit impulsive earlier. I shouldn't have said those things. Can you understand me? Shona, I want to drink something. Will you come with me? Lin Shutong said in a tone full of despair. This made Park Jong-jae incredibly excited. If Shona is heartbroken, maybe she'll get drunk, and that would be my chance. Tonight. Shona, where are you? I'll come pick you up immediately. Whatever you want to do, I'll be with you. Thank you. Thank you, almost made Park Jong-jae's bones go soft. Goddess, I'm coming. President, the group will send a representative to invite Catherine for dinner to discuss her investment in the 3-star group. This matter is very important and needs your personal reception. Today? Push it back. I have something else to do. President, what could be more important than this? Catherine is like a golden goose. All the major groups are vying for her. We finally got her to our group. We can't just cancel. Then send someone else to take care of it. Today, I have something really important. Nothing is more important than this. The assistant was stunned. In Park Jong-jae's view, the 3-star group was large and powerful. Even without Catherine's investment, there would be other investors. They wouldn't go bankrupt. But Shwona's matters were different. This opportunity to get close to her, he couldn't miss it. All right, just handle it however you like. Park Jong-jae waved his hand and left the office, leaving the assistant completely dumbfounded. But what he didn't expect was that. Meanwhile, at the headquarters of SciTech in Modu, the 3-star group, Morgan Group, Softgold Group, Red Umbrella Capital, Rockefeller Group, Rothschild family, and other financial giants were all present to finalize contracts. Originally, they had come with the intention to demand penalty fees, but the SciTech executives had replied, confirming the delivery. They even demanded the final payment for the first batch of phones. Chapter 940, Jealousy. Alright, since Samsung doesn't seem to care, there's no need to continue the discussion. It's almost as if I'm begging you to cooperate with us. I have to meet with the CEO of SK Group next, so I'm done here. Nyakuko stood up, ready to leave with her team. Miss Catherine, please wait. I'll call President Park right away. I'm truly sorry. Don't bother with the call. I've experienced enough of President Park's arrogance. Kyuko snorted and turned to leave. Soon, Nyakuko, using her position as a new American female tycoon, publicly posted a statement on platforms like Liu app, Facebook, and Twitter. From now on, she would refuse any future cooperation with the Samsung Group. She strongly condemned President Park Jong-jae's arrogance. She claimed that despite her earnest invitation to meet with him, he had stood her up and sent a deputy to disrespect her. She declared that she would never consider any future investment opportunities with the Samsung Group. This message gained some attention on Korean websites, but didn't spark much of a reaction. Most netizens felt that the incident wasn't serious. After all, Samsung Group was a large conglomerate, and despite the financial crisis, it was unlikely to face collapse. Hey Shiona, where are you? I'm here. Park Jong-jae, sitting in a luxury car, immediately called. I'm at a bar near the school, Shiona replied. A bar? It's too dangerous there. Send me your location. I'll come right now. Location map. Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Just as Park Jong-jae hung up, his phone rang again. Not good. Sir, Miss Catherine is upset. She posted a complaint on Twitter about your negligence. The situation is escalating and may get worse. Fine, let it escalate. Samsung doesn't need her investment. She's just an American woman with a little money, acting like she's the queen. Let her go. President. Enough. Don't call me again today. I have something important to handle, and no one should bother me. With that, Park Jong-jae impatiently hung up. Shiona was still waiting for him. When he arrived at the bar, he saw her drinking alone. She had already consumed more than half a bottle of liquor. She was clearly nearing intoxication. A woman as attractive as her drinking alone in a bar naturally attracted unwanted attention. Soon, several men approached her, trying to flirt. Park Jong-jae was furious. My goddess isn't someone these trashy guys can touch. He quickly got into a heated altercation with them. At this moment, Park Jong-jae finally had the chance to show off. Once the men realized who he was, they were terrified. Soon, they were escorted out by his bodyguards. Park Jong-jae stood tall, exuding power, his presence overwhelming the bar. It was true, he could act cool in Korea, unlike when he was in China, where he could never pull it off. Shiona, don't worry. As long as I'm here, no one will hurt you. Shiona rolled her eyes. With her current strength, she could take down 100 armed mercenaries if needed. Why would she need him to act tough? Really? Then why did you marry someone else? Men's words are always lies. Shiona, you have to believe me. I truly care for you. I married Kim Seo-ju for political reasons. At the time, my family was in crisis. If I didn't marry her, I wouldn't have been able to secure the CEO position. But the woman I love is you. Once this crisis passes and the market stabilizes, I'll divorce her. I only love you. Park Jong-jae said earnestly. Is that so? If you really love me, then come after you're divorced. I don't want to be known as a mistress. After saying that, Shiona gulped down another glass of liquor. She drank it quickly and forcefully. Her gaze became a little unfocused. Shiona, don't drink so fast. I promise, I'll divorce Kim Seo-ju, but not right now. The Samsung Group is in a financial crisis, and the market is unstable. Once this crisis is over, I'll divorce her immediately. Let's not talk about this now. Drink up. Tonight, we won't stop until we're drunk. Okay, you drink, I'll drink with you. Park Jong-jae seemed like a gentleman. When he arrived, Shiona had already consumed most of the bottle. Now she was drinking even faster. It seemed that she had already drunk over 20 glasses. Yet, she didn't seem affected at all. Meanwhile, Park Jong-jae had only drunk 7 glasses, and he was already unable to hold his liquor. Come on, Appa, have another drink. Shiona, how can you drink so much? I don't know. Maybe the alcohol content is a bit low. This is 52-degree liquor. How can it be low? 1 hour later, Park Jong-jae was completely drunk. He had already reserved a hotel room. His original plan was to get her drunk and then, well, you know. But it was her who ended up getting him drunk. The seasoned hunter became the prey. Not good, Mr. Kim. There's a big problem. CY Tech is demanding that we pay the balance for the Pangas 7 smartphones, or they'll sue for breach of contract. How could this happen? Haven't Western countries stopped supplying Panga chips? How are they still producing high-end smartphones? Did they downgrade the specs? No, Mr. Kim. I just received news that Fadoan Capital has launched a new tech company, Fimeote Tech Limited, and they've already developed cutting-edge photolithography technology. They've partnered with 7 large Chinese smartphone manufacturers, and their production capacity has reached its peak. Where's the president? What is he doing? The president, he's drunk. I heard he got into a fight at a bar earlier today over a woman. Jealousy and rivalry. This is nonsense. This is his important business? Tisk. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. Also, if you know other fans who were reading this manhwa but stopped because it got axed, share this video with them. The more support we get, the more motivation we'll have to keep making these videos. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.